Hi. Just give me 1 second. Hi. I'm never ready, ever. It's just something I need to work on. Like, I set these lives, or even I go live, like, impromptu, just, like, out of the blue, and I'm never ready. Like, I don't have decks, I don't have candles. It's like, you know? Can you guys hear me okay? Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. How's everybody doing? Coming to Sea Tree? I don't know what that is. This is fantastic, isn't it? I'm gonna move you guys a little closer. Okay. Oh, the tree. Is that up? Like, is it in, wouldn't even know. I don't really go over there, honestly, unless it's the holidays. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was gonna say, it's just too early. It's just too early. So I wanted to come on here tonight to discuss lessons in love. And if you saw the photo, or the what do you call it, the thumbnail for this video, that's actually my grandmother in her wedding gown on her wedding day. They got married 65 years ago. I think I've probably told you guys that. If you are, well, I guess I should welcome everyone. Hi, my name is Mel, if you're new. And if you're new, you should subscribe to my channel. Yeah, so if you're new and you don't know me, I'm obsessed with my grandparents. It's like a sickening, it's kind of crazy. I love my nanny. Anyway, I was thinking about their love. 65 years is a whole lot of time to be married to someone. Hi, Shannon. And when I look at the two of them, it's like out of a movie. If you've seen The Notebook, that's literally what their love looks like. My grandmother is an Aquarius, and my grandfather is an Aries, and he is a Aries to a T, like pure Ram energy, and it is so funny to see the two of them interact, but it's beautiful. And one of the best pieces of advice that my grandfather ever gave me, I asked him, how do you make this work? 65 years they've been married, but they've known each other, been dating for maybe 69, so going on maybe 70 years. How do you stay with someone for 70 years without literally going insane? And he said to me, never stop dating. After all these years, she's still my girlfriend. Hi, Susan. And I just started bawling, first of all, when he said that, because never stop dating. And after 65 years of marriage, my nanny is still his girlfriend. And I think that's how we have to look at, I think today, and I wrote down a whole bunch of notes, and I do want to do a reading, but I just want to address, you know, life was definitely different back then, right? They didn't have the presence of social media, or the instant gratification of a text message. Like my grandfather went away to war for 2 years. They wrote letters, and you would wait for weeks on end to hear from one another, but you trusted in that love, and you didn't automatically assume that that person didn't answer you in 4 seconds. Oh, they're probably cheating. There wasn't social media, that awareness, right? We're always looking at what everybody else is doing and what everybody else's love looks like, and then comparing it. Like, no two loves should ever be the same. As it relates to dating applications, I think they're great. I use them, but there's so many, like the optionality and kind of the mental process we have now, which is like there could be someone better. Like there's so many options, and they're literally at your fingertips. It's like we don't learn to settle for what may be. And I'm not saying settle for, for puts, but it's like there's maybe something amazing right in front of you, but because of our culture, it's just harder and harder to accept that maybe this is the love I'm looking for. I think that, when I was down in Florida last weekend visiting them, I said, oh, love like yours, it doesn't exist anymore. And I want to kind of switch my narrative, because if I keep saying that and sending that out into the universe, then it won't, right? That type of love will not exist. And I'm so inspired by their love. So I want to begin believing that I can have that too. A love that really does last like a lifetime. I mean, it is so beautiful. So yeah, definitely far and few in between. So I guess I want to know from you guys, what do you think defines love? What does love look like to you? Like, would you know it if you even saw it in front of you? And can two souls be? I hope. It's like, I want to discuss love, universe. Buffers. Is it still buffering or freezing or pixelating? Is it doing anything? Let me know if it's better. Is it still buffering? It's better? Okay, good. Good. So let me repeat. I guess let's start with, what do you guys think defines love? What does love look like to you guys? Don't be shy. I can start. Love looks like, after 65 years of marriage, still knowing, when I asked my grandfather, do you remember the first time you saw Nana? Like the first time you ever laid eyes on her? And it's so crazy, my eardrum just like vibrated. There's like a crazy energy in here right now. He said, I will never forget the first time I laid eyes on your grandmother. She was wearing this silver blouse and black slacks. That's how he talks, with this like adorable, like very from the Bronx accent. That's love. He's 90 years old, this man. He still remembers the second he laid eyes on my Nana. Not only that, exactly what she was wearing. The notion that you can carry those details with you after everything you go through throughout a lifetime together, and you still remember, that's love. Or an example of love, not the only one. So what else? What do you guys think? Okay. Well, if we're gonna be shy. This isn't, you know, this is a safe space. Yeah, very, very well said, Shannon. Material possessions are not love. Yeah. You're willing to sacrifice more than I think you ever thought you could as a being. And I heard this, and I'm not a mother, but I hear the same for when you give birth to a child. It's just this different, I mean, you're willing to literally not, I wouldn't say give your entire self away, because I don't think anyone should do that in love, but yeah, standing beside them, and you know, through sickness and health, and like, yeah, maybe like, yeah, there are hardships, but there are I mean, it's just a test of your love, right? And if you can get through that, Shannon, I know you are. I'm sure you're an incredible mother too. You're such a mama. You're like the Empress, really. And that can be true, Liz, but it doesn't always have to be. You can slowly fall in love with someone. Sometimes it's not, it can happen like that, love at first sight, LAFS is what I call it, but it can develop. And they're both just as beautiful. I'm having wine. It was a long day. Do any of you guys drink wine? Forgiveness. It takes a lot of strength to have forgiveness in anything. That's just a very broad statement, and I'll leave it at that. You know that quote, it's like, love is patient, love is kind, that whole thing. I love that quote too. Or that, maybe that's from the Bible. I love that you say butterflies. You know, you guys, you grow in love. The two of you, as two souls, two individual souls, grow together in love. Love and marriage, it's like a garden. It takes careful planning and planting and work. Yeah, it does. You have to tend to it, and but it's not like strenuous, like it's not like the work that it's it's just it requires a little bit of care and attention. But you should want to do that, right? Because when you love someone, it's just like, you know, I don't know, maybe I'm just a hopeless romantic. I always say I'm like a 28-year-old, I'm 20 years old, but I'm in like an 82-year-old's mindset. Because I'm such an old soul. Oh my God. Old soul. What I love about my grandparents, hi Squigs, hello soul sister. What I love about my grandparents is that they always had a zillion friends. Like they didn't keep to themselves, like, you know, not have a life. They were always out on the town. Like they had people over, they were entertaining, they were going to do, like, they have like a better social scene than I do, like literally at 9-day. Yeah, and you know, I was jaded for a little while because I was an English major in college, and I would read all these romance novels, you know, like Hardy and Jane Austen, and I would just think, where is my Mr. Darcy, right? But he's coming. He's coming. Well, yeah. And I'm even trying to be a little bit more, like, not open-minded, but I've been seeing someone for a little while now, and I think it's like the first, I haven't felt like, you know, like those butterflies in a while, yeah. course, you have to love yourself first. I didn't bring it up here because I feel like I preach that all the time. And I've gotten comments from people saying that, like, I push the idea of self-love too much, and that that's a reflection of the fact that of my journey, and that I, had to call off my wedding, blah, blah, blah. I mean, Shannon, 100%. You have to love yourself first before you can give your love to another and fully love yourself. You can't be like in denial, like, oh yeah, I love me. No, you got to put that work in too. 100%. Do you think I have enough pens or markers on, to... Okay. Yeah. Don't settle, but also realize that nobody's perfect. And everyone has some flaws, right? Or if they're not flaws, they're like, it's your quirk. It's what makes you unique. It's what makes you you. And you can't change someone, right? Like, if you are gonna like get into a relationship or a marriage or what have you with someone, you cannot change them. They will end up resenting you. You can maybe change them for, I don't know, all of 30 seconds. They need to do that on their own terms. If you don't like this person for who they are, you should not be with them. If they want to change, that has to come from them and on their terms. So, amen to that. Yeah, I have so many flaws. I have like Tourette's syndrome. I have ADHD. My thoughts are all over the place. I definitely talk too much. I cut people off. I interrupt a lot. I mean, that's just a few to start. But there's someone out there that loves and appreciates that. So, that song's like, he likes me for me. Like, yeah. Hi, Doug. I love Cinderella. I'm sure I'm not. My Mars is in Pisces. That's the only fishy part of me. I know that about you, Felicita. I'm just gonna call you Cinderella now. Or Slippers. Okay, so I'm happy we discussed that. I really did want to discuss love, because love is what makes the world go round, right? It's just like, it is such a huge part of our life, day to day. Whether you're dating and you're not looking for something serious, it all goes back to love. Career, is it what you love? That's what drives us to do anything. Get out of bed, go to sleep, like everything. Why do men still believe a woman doesn't have a voice? Old archetypes. It comes from their own insecurities, right? Because the longer that women are suppressed, the better and more solid and secure they feel, right? And this is not for all men, but it's just an old archetype that stems from very deep-rooted insecurities. And it's not all males. I know that. James was not directed toward you. Okay, let me move this out of the way. Yeah, Doug, very well said. Okay. I'm happy we have some male energy in here, though. Thanks, James and Doug, for joining us, ladies. Guys, if you could hit that like button, that would be tremendous. So I'm just going to do an energy reading. We'll see. I'm sure that we're picking up on love here, but it's a general read because not everyone here is a Pisces. Oh, and Gregory, yes. Sorry, I didn't mean to forget you. Focus on the road, soul sister. Do not YouTube comment and drive. Safety is everything. And I'm serious about that. I've lost too many people to stupid texting and driving. That text is never worth it. You drop your phone on the floor, grabbing down on the floor to get it, never worth it. Yes, James, what's going on? See you, James. Okay. Third eye chakra card. Deception and envy. Catch ya. The sacral chakra. Sexual feelings. And the shadow card, which is the moon card in the major arcana deck. Some of you are feeling in tune, or think maybe you're feeling in tune with, or maybe some of you are having third eye openings, but more so than this, I see this as like, because it's the number 6, and I either attribute it to, yes, like maybe like your intuition being spot on about something, or the Lover's card, because it is number 6. 7 being deception and envy is a higher number than 6, and it's staring at the third eye card. So I wonder if it's you questioning whether your intuition is spot on, if it's deceiving you, causing you maybe to not think clearly. With the shadow card, which is the moon card, which talks about being kind of caught up in your illusions. You're not maybe seeing things for as they are. It's dark. It's not easy to see without the light. Or maybe you're thinking with your sacral or your sexual chakra. Sacral chakra. I read this last time, so, but all right. So guys, this is the sacral chakra. It's the second chakra. It's located 2 fingers below your navel. Relates to your emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. To keep the chakra balanced, you have to, and its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips, your lower abdomen, your sexual and nurturing that nature, and remembering that you do matter. Like, so I like this. This is kind of like a, I mean, moving the deception and envy aside for a second, looking at the third eye chakra, the sacral chakra, some of you definitely, either you're very in tune with yourself, or you need to like start tuning into your body and your mind, because you're missing like divine presence with these 2 cards. So this is about like spiritual and like sexual awakenings, okay? So like maybe experimenting. I'm not saying always be safe, but experimenting with new things, things that feel good, like whatever like nourishes your soul and maybe pleases you sexually. I don't know. And the moon card, I mean, it talks about, you know, what goes on in the shadows. It is like, yes, it's illusions, it's dreamy, I'm feeling like very like take me back to like 1970s, and it's not just because of my Woodstock shirt, but like, yeah, I think some of you guys need to just like chill out a little, like, que sera, sera, whatever will be, right? Because if we're always up in our head, very serious and logical and thinking that someone's deceiving us, or, you know, we're looking around at what, like this is what I was saying before, we're looking at what everybody else is doing and how they're showing love or how they are, you know, I mean, on social media, it's like, well, well, you'll be green with envy the rest of your life, and you'll have lived a life where you're looking around at what everybody else is doing. And what is the point of that? You're not living a life for yourself. You're just kind of watching everyone else live their life. And that's not a life at all, right? Sorry. That was one of my Tourette's rambles. You hear? I'm going to clarify the deception and envy part. Hi, Cleo. I'm going to clarify that because I'm loving the energy of this like third eye with the sacral, like getting in tune with your spirituality and your sexuality and like, you know, experimenting it safely in that way. But the deception and envy card still kind of has me thrown a little bit. How's everybody feeling? Clarified deception and envy. Okay. Deception and envy is being clarified by the Temperance card in reverse, right next to the King of Cups. Bottom of the deck, the Four of Wands. The deception and envy is coming from, Temperance talks about balancing the spiritual and the physical. And that's literally these two chakras. Your third eye, opening, awakening, spiritual, being in tune with your aura and the spiritual bodies around you, within and without, outside you. And the sacral chakra, the physical, the sexual. It's telling me that I think it's, so it says, so this card says deception and envy, but I think that it's envy that's causing your deception. It's your envy, you're looking around. You see how he's like looking, you know, it's like, focus on you, go within your body, your soul, your spirit as one with the universe. Yeah, please keep it respectful. I don't know what you said, but like it fucks with my energy, like 100%. Thank you, soul sister. Now I just like, see, this is what I'm saying. I lose my train of thought. You guys have to balance or realize or recognize or tune into, yeah, this spiritual and physical awakening. And there are clues probably all around you that you may not be seeing because you're just like focused on what everybody else is doing. King of Cups and the Four of Wands. If you look at this King of Cups, he's super determined. Super, super, super determined. Like, he looks like he's like either he's lost in love or he's very, very anxious to win in love and stability and marriage. But work on you first, maybe. So like, nourish the soul. Yeah, he does look drained. Nourish the soul. Work on, because he does look drained because you're not balancing the physical and the spiritual. And if this is any clue where to start or how to do that, it's the third eye and the sacral chakras. Balance those, tune into those, give those attention or the attention that it needs. And whatever lies in the shadows with the shadow card or the moon card, it won't be so such a gray area, and it'll become like that happy flowy vibe that I was kind of telling you about before. Does that make sense? Cool. You better not be driving and typing all that. I'm like a mother. I'm just gonna refill this. I'll be 1 second. Okay, good. See, like, that's the mama in me that's like, you better not be driving. I'm funny. I just care so much. I'm like a sponge. I'm like a sponge. Oops, sorry guys. Yum-a-lum-lum-lum. So, hi Kenny. I'm gonna be like, I feel like a psychotic mother. Like, I will literally, and it's like a product of like the fact that my mother, you know, she's the most beautiful human being, but she worries a lot. It's just like in her nature. Her and my grandmother are like one and the same, and yeah. Thank you so much. I try to be like, honestly, just speak as freely and as real as I can, because this is me. I know I probably don't always like speak in a very linear like stream of consciousness or what have you, but, and my thoughts may be all over the place, but there's a reason I'm here. So, yeah. Yeah. Let's cleanse the area. Not my wine, but the area. You're welcome, Manny. How are you? I'm glad you're here. I'm very glad you're here. Thank you. Do you have no idea when I read comments like that, or like, it makes my day. Like, you have no idea when I get the notification on my phone and it's like a beautiful comment about how I've, impacted or changed someone's day, or, even when I do private readings and I send the video and I anxiously wait for like the feedback from clients, I'm still like, and when I read the emails, and it makes all of this so worth it. I enjoy it so much. And I feel like I'm not just feel, this is what I'm meant to do. So thank you so much for all of seriously, your comments mean the world to me. And it's not like, I'm not a girl who gets like overinflated, like cocky about it. No, it just like feeds and nourishes like my soul and makes me want to do more like for you guys. So thank you so much. Susan Mundy. I love it. Literally still every time I see your name, I think of my mother just like immediately. Yeah. So do you guys have any questions for me or anything at all? I do, I try to. How's my day going? Hey, Santana. My day's going well. I'll show you. It's, look at the ceiling in my apartment. So I have this lamp here, right? And it does this to the ceiling, and it's so pretty. I don't know, it's like very zen in here. Super zen. So my day was great. Right now I feel really like at ease, super peaceful. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Nothing notable in my day, nothing special. And that's okay. Not every day has to be filled with, something great that happened. It makes you appreciate when those great things do happen. Yeah, you can, Liz. It's mind over matter. Your mind, your thoughts become you. You have to find ways to regain control of your thoughts, because they will bring you right back to that situation, getting you to feel those emotions all over again. I'm happy I cheered you up. I get sad too. Don't get me wrong, I'm not all like rainbow and sunshine and like great, and words of wisdom and all that. Everyone has, emotional energy shifts, changes. A lot of that has to do with the planets. Just take care of yourself. Don't forget to do that. My favorite oracle cards, let me go get them. This is definitely my favorite oracle deck. It's the Work Your Light Oracle deck by Rebecca Campbell. And I don't know if you guys were on my my last live, or maybe it was live before that. But I was telling you that someone asked me what my favorite tarot deck was, and I said I didn't have it yet. It's the She-Wolf Tarot. I ordered it. after that live, so I'm really, really excited, and as soon as it arrives, I will be doing a lot of saging, and then you guys will know, because I will probably come live. I'm so excited. But yeah, this is my favorite Oracle deck. Absolutely my favorite. It just reminds you that, like, we are all here on this earth to do something, and that everyone has a purpose. So even when you're feeling like down in the dirt and kind of lifeless, and like you don't know like why this crap keeps happening to you, and it's like fate keeps dealing you bad card after bad card, and it's like, when's this gonna end? You're here for a purpose, and what you're enduring is only preparing you for what you're meant to do. And I know it sounds crazy and messed up, but it's true. Let me know how you like them, Susan Mundy. Still won't get over it. And the cards aesthetically, I'll like mention, are just like, yeah, they're gorgeous. I am kind of not a snob for aesthetically appealing cards and boxes, but like, I mean, yeah, like these cards are gorgeous. I mean, the imagery is like, it's something else. I love the palette too. I'm just showing you a few. They're gorgeous. I just keep saying gorgeous over and over. Love this one. Love, love, love this one. It's like Wonder Woman. Yeah. Yeah, you can feel its energy. You can feel the energy, and they're like the palette that is used. It is light. You feel light. Even in the darker cards, you feel light. So it's like light from the moon or light from the sun, but there's light, or from orbs, but there's light. From the stars, there's light. So even in your darkest of dark, you can still find light. No, I haven't. I always kind of, I find decks like organically, not organically. I've heard of it. I mean, if it's for me, I will buy it. Every deck that I've purchased is something that I've kind of not stumbled upon, but yeah, kind of stumbled upon one way or another. So we'll see. I have plenty of decks here, and they all have different energies. I don't think I'll be purchasing that in the near future, but maybe down the road. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if there's no other preguntas, I'm gonna preserve my energy and relax for a bit. Thank you, Polar Bear. I probably should have had it on from the beginning, but again, que sera, sera. Not Merlot, it's Cabernet Sauvignon. It's officially winter. Well, no, it's not officially winter. Well, it's freezing here in New York. So, or it was today. It was cold, chilly rain. And to me, I associate that with red wine season. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. It felt really good to discuss. I'm not fluent in Spanish. I was president of my Spanish National Honor Society, but if you don't use it, you lose it, and I lost a lot of it. But yeah. Thank you guys again. I really appreciate it. I love coming on here. Maybe I'll come on later. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you. Language has always been a strong suit of mine. Language communication. I think that's why I'm good at doing this. It's been snowing. Well, we'll be on our way to snow here shortly. And when it snows in New York City, the whole city shuts down. It's ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Not looking forward to it. But anyway, guys, I'm wishing you a beautiful night filled with love that we discussed, having faith in that love and so much light. And I'm gonna put all the candles in like your face so you see all the light. And look at it, like, oh, okay, well, look at all these. It's crazy. Okay, well, with all my love and light, I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night. And remember, believe in love. If you don't believe, it'll never come, right? Toodles.